We are about to embark on a 5-week content creation sprint, and we want to take you along on the journey to share our findings, tips, and lessons learned. Why are we doing this? Because for the first time in 10 years of running our online course software Teachery, we've seen a decline in revenue the last 4 months. Oh, that is not good. Now listen, it's not all doom and gloom. It is just an 8.9% decline in revenue, but we want to see the revenue go the other way, so we need to do something to change that. And we believe that content is the major missing piece that can have our revenue chart start going back in the right direction. My wife and I have been building businesses online for 10 years now, and the number one tactic that always works for us is organic content marketing. However, for the past 2.5 years, we've been completely off social media. We traveled full-time for a year in 2022. We moved our entire lives to Portugal, and we just haven't prioritized any content for Teachery. But all of that changes today. Before I get into our plan, I just want to give you 3 quick bits of context. My name is Jason Zook, and my wife Caroline and I run 2 businesses together. The first business is Wandering Aimfully, which is an unboring coaching program for digital product creators. And then we have Teachery, which is our online course platform that helps those creators build and sell beautiful digital products. Teachery is going to be our main focus for this content series, but we are also creating content for Wandering Aimfully, so if you want to see us do a series about that, let us know. And the final bit of context that is probably the most important to know, we have never, ever created a piece of content for Teachery. I mean, no blog posts, no videos, no podcasts, nothing. Up until recently, we didn't even have the social media handles for Teachery, so we're really just getting started with content for this business. Teachery has always been a side project for us and has grown entirely through word of mouth, which has been great for 10 years, but this is the year we want to grow Teachery's visibility so more people find out about its awesome course customization capabilities. Course customization capabilities, course customization capabilities, course customization capabilities. I almost got the third time, that's pretty good. With all the context out of the way, let's get into this 5-week content challenge that we have set for ourselves and talk about how it can help you create content so that more people can find your business. Here's what we're aiming to do for the next 5 weeks. Week 1, come up with our content plan of action. That's what we're talking about in this video. Week 2, create 10 pieces of short form video content that are less than 60 seconds in length. Week 3, create 20 to 30 long form SEO friendly blog articles. Week 4, create 5 YouTube videos that are around 15 minutes in length. And in week 5, we want to consolidate all of our learnings and come up with an ongoing publishing schedule we can stick with. Great. That's our plan. Now you might be wondering, how did we come up with short form, long form, articles? How do we choose these pieces of content? To explain that, let me share with you a framework that we've come up with that is helping us plan out our content strategy. We call it the Content Strategy Matrix.
I know Kung Fu.
Here's how we're breaking down the types of content we're creating and the role each plays in our strategy. First, there's the find content on the left side of the matrix. This is the content that helps new people find you online. This can best be described as discovery content, meaning people are searching for keywords or phrases, and the goal is to have the content you create show up when they're searching. Then there's the nurture content. This is the content created to nurture the audience you already have. This side of the matrix doesn't have to be optimized for search. It just has to deliver value to the people who've opted in to follow you. In the find side of the matrix, there are 2 quadrants, one for short form content and one for long form content. At the top, we have long find, which is going to be your blog articles, YouTube videos, and longer LinkedIn, Substack, or Medium posts. People are searching Google or YouTube for keywords and stumbling on these content pieces, hoping to get their problem solved. In the other quadrant, we have short find content. This is your TikTok, Instagram Reels, and YouTube Shorts. People are searching keywords or phrases on their social apps, and your short form content is hopefully surfacing on their search results or the For You page or Explore feeds. Now for the nurture side, it's similar formats of content for both short and long, but it also includes things like a podcast or an email newsletter, pieces of content that don't really get discovered organically. And that's our content strategy matrix in a nutshell. If you want a much longer video talking about the content matrix, in the description below, we've included a free coaching session. You can watch the entire thing to learn a lot more about how we're thinking about content. One thing that became painfully obvious as we filled out the content matrix for our Wandering Aimfully business was that every piece of content we had been creating for the past couple years was all nurture content, meaning not content that new people would discover us from.
Very cool. Cool.
Which leads us back to the decline in revenue for Teachery. Now, instead of panicking about this decline, this framework actually showed us what to do, which was to focus on the find quadrants of the matrix. We need to create more long form and short form content around keywords that our target audience is searching for. Just as a quick aside, for some of you this may be obvious, but for many of you, you might want to look at your last 3 to 6 months of content and see where does it fit in the matrix. And if all of it fits in the nurture category, like it did for us, you need to shift your focus into the find category because that's what will help your audience grow. Cool, so that pretty much explains the content strategy matrix. Now let's talk about our goals for these next 5 weeks. For the next 5 weeks, we just want to dive into creating. We're pretty rusty at this content creation thing, but done is better than perfect, and we want to encourage ourselves to just have fun being creative with content again. Number 2, we want to build a bank of content we can publish consistently. We believe this will ease the pressure when we begin posting, having some pre-made content to rely on while we refine our processes. Speaking of processes, number 3, we want to build repeatable systems to make ongoing creation easier. We believe systems are the secret to a calm creator business, so that's an important thing to think about as we go. Number 4, once we do start publishing content, we hope to see our Teachery traffic, new trial signups, and new paying customers eventually increase over the next few months. And number 5, we don't want to burn ourselves out in the process. We believe in slow growth, and we're not trying to run ourselves into the ground. Alrighty, so those are the goals, and we're going to report back to you every week with a new video telling you how we did. And if this video is inspiring your own content creation journey, we hope you'll set some goals and stick to those for the next few weeks as well. Now let's talk about how my wife and I are splitting up these roles and responsibilities as we tackle this plan together. Caroline is the creative powerhouse of our team, and she is way more in touch with what's going on in the short form swipeable video world. I, in fact, have never even downloaded the TikTok app, ever. I haven't done it. Caroline is going to take the lead on prepping, filming, and editing the short form videos for TikTok, YouTube Shorts, and Instagram Reels, prepping and filming the long form videos for YouTube, and building processes and systems for both of those things. I'm going to work with an SEO strategist to create an initial plan and writing the long form articles. I'll be editing the long form videos and working with freelancers to help with the editing of the short form videos. I'll be filming these weekly journal videos. And finally, I would argue what may be the most important task, which is I'll make the pour over coffee and the chocolate chip cookies when we need them. Those are our roles and responsibilities, our goals, the strategy, and I hope to keep you up to date every Sunday with a new video bringing you along on this journey. Feel free to hit that subscribe button if you're excited to get the next update video in this series, and leave a comment if you're going to start your own content creation journey with us, or just leave a comment if you have a little bit of encouragement, because some of us are pretty rusty at this content creation thing, feeling a little bit overwhelmed by the goals we've set for ourselves, but we're here to do it, so keep us accountable. Thank you very much.